What's up, you guys? Happy Friday. How are you? All right, so I am coming in here to share a little bit of what's been happening for us. So, if you've been following, we launched the Diet Busters group December 23rd. So, what you guys don't know about this backstory is that we met a gal named Jen through a mutual friend of mine, and it was one of those conversations of like, I don't know why, but I just feel like you guys should know each other. So we met like 2 months ago, we started talking, realized that there is a really big gap in the world for people that are not being taught nutrition and emotionality and all the things that we love, right? We pour into our community and we realized there's this bigger group, right? So we're like, heck, let's do this. Let's see what happens, right? So we launched this group. We got 750 people in this group in under a week, which for us is like, okay, well, that just means people need this information, right? It's called the Diet Busters, right? We're busting all the myths. We're going through all of this stuff of really what's going on, right? And so, in the process of that, we realized that you can't answer, well, we knew, but you can't answer everyone's questions in 3 days, right? So really got a pulse for what does this crew need? How can we serve them? And some of you guys are in that group, so hopefully you got something out of those 3 days. But what we realized was that over 8 weeks, we can really transform you together. We can do these transformations where it's physical, it's emotional, it's mental, right? And just we can get you from a place of constriction and frustration and wanting to lose weight and wanting to change your body and wanting to find food freedom. Like, we can do that in 8 weeks. So we launched this program. Right now, I think we have 35 amazing people that are joining us. It starts Monday. We started a private Facebook group for that group. And I've been reading all the stories and I'm like a little bit teary-eyed, because it's just everybody introducing themselves, why they're there, what their story is. And I'm just like genuinely so grateful right now. And I wanted to share that with you guys of just the gratitude for being able to be on your journey and to help serve you and to just to pour in, right? So if you're not in our group and you haven't looked at the program yet, and I know there's a lot of people that are like, you're doing what, right? Like my best friend or one of my best friends, Sarah, I was there at her salon yesterday getting my hair done. And she's like, wait, what's the program? And it's like, she's like, oh, I saw something, but didn't know what it was. So if you've sort of seen something, go look at it, send me a message. But essentially what the program is, you guys, it's 8 weeks. We're going to help you understand your nutrition, right? So we're going to be like, what do you physiologically need in your body every day to feel your best, be the healthiest, get the results that you desire, crush it in the gym. You're going to get that physiological way, right? How to look at it, how to understand like physiologically what you need. But what we know to be true is that if you don't also understand the mental, emotional, and spiritual things that are going on in your life, you can have the best plan in the world, you can have all of the things, and it fails, right? Like, why do so many people go back to Whole30 and strict counting and all this stuff every year? Because they think that if they just try harder, it's going to work. Well, it doesn't, right? It doesn't work unless you look at these other pieces, unless you go like, what are my human needs? What are my beliefs? What are my desires? Like, I had an eating disorder for 25 years, you guys. I get it, right? Well, I didn't have an eating disorder, but I had disordered eating. So our goal is you can do these at the same time, right? And I will be honest, I thought for a long time you couldn't do both at the same time. And I 100% believe we have the path and the strategy and the exact plan that you need to find food freedom, to love yourself, to understand yourself, and to physically get the results that you want. So if you're in a place where you know that growth and changing your health and your mindset and just being the happiest, healthiest, like best version of yourself in 2022, it's $200, you guys. It's $197, right? It's $197 because we want you to invest in your growth and in your health, right? It's worth way more than that, and that's insignificant. But the point is that we wanted it to be something where you guys could trust yourself. So many people don't do things because they've broken innate trust with themselves. They're like, I've tried every diet, they don't work. I don't work. It doesn't work. Whatever it is, and then they throw in the towel and they give up. Okay, so do yourself a favor, check it out, reach out to me. There's a video on my page that just explains it. You can go to our sales page and read about it. But essentially, guys, we're going to pour into you for 8 weeks. We're going to teach you how to understand your body, how to understand your mentality, how to understand your emotions, and how to shift them, right? Like, it's not all in, you never have a cheat meal for 8 weeks. It's none of those things. It's how do you shift? How do you make little shifts, right? If you start shifting now, do you know what your compound effect will be by the end of the year? It's going to be crazy. So I'm so blessed and so honored for all of those people that have already said yes. And if you're one of those people that's been looking for something and knowing there's a different way to do this and a different way to elevate your health, then you need to do yourself a favor. Look at this program. Reach out. I'm happy to answer questions. If you bring a buddy along, Terry, I know you're in, so congrats. Bring a buddy. It's $25 off, right? Like, we just truly want to serve you guys and help you guys. And it's done in community with coaching and with a strategy. So I appreciate you guys. For all of you that I'm talking to today that booked your one-on-one call, I'm so excited to meet you. And for everybody else, have an amazing Friday, and we'll chat soon.